Hi everyone, welcome to the Stay Home Singing community. Recently we've been looking at activities and tips of things that you can do with your own voice in the comfort of your own home. So please remember to subscribe to the channel and then you can stay up to date with all of these videos and get new ideas all the time for things that you can do at home. So I'm going to look at a question this morning: can I sing when I'm sick? It's something that lots of people have been asking recently, and it's really tempting to think, no, I can't do anything at all when I'm sick. I just need to lie in bed and watch TV all day. But there are some things that you can usefully do when you're sick, and I'm going to talk you through those. The first thing for me to say is that I'm not a medical professional, so I can't answer any of your personal queries. I can't answer any of your medical questions in the comments. If you've got any specific queries or anxieties about your own health, then please do go and see a doctor. Don't look to YouTube for the answers because they're just not here. So just to say that to start off with. So just general kind of principles of when you're feeling unwell. You might have a cough or a cold, or you might just be generally under the weather. Do what your body is telling you to do. If your body is telling you to sleep, then get as much good quality sleep as you can. So try and make sure that you're free from distractions when you're trying to sleep. I know that can be difficult in your own home. If you're able to take a lie-in, then do that. Just sleep as much as you can. And the better quality rest that you get when you start to feel ill, then the faster your recovery process will be. And the second thing to say is that if your voice is feeling okay, then you can gently hum or even gently sing through some music, but don't push it. If your throat starts to feel sore, or if your voice is catching, if you find yourself coughing or going hoarse, then just give it a rest, because generally your voice will come back. Just give it some time and let your body heal. So just be honest with yourself. If you feel like you can do a bit of singing, a bit of music making, and you want to do that, then great. That will help you to kind of lift your spirits when you're not feeling very well. But, you know, if things are not in that place, then just give yourself time, be patient with yourself, and just rest. So there are 3 things that we can usefully do when we're feeling under the weather, as a singer, or just as somebody who wants to use their voice in a better way. The first thing is to hydrate. So drink a lot of water. Water is really good for just kind of flushing out stuff that shouldn't be in your system. And it's just important to stay hydrated so that all of the systems of your body can keep working smoothly and keep working through that recovery process. I've got a hot drink here. I've got some lemon and ginger tea, my favourite herbal tea. But any hot drink really is going to help you to keep your body temperature up. Warm drinks can soothe your throat and just kind of make you feel a bit more comfortable as well when you're not feeling well. The second thing you can do is to inhale steam. Now you need to be a little bit careful with this one because it does involve hot water. But basically fill a bowl or a saucepan with some just boiled water. Get yourself a towel, put it over your head and over the bowl, and then just lean over that gently and inhale that steam for about 10 minutes, as long as you can bear to sit there. And just as you inhale that steam, it's going to soothe and open up your nasal passages, your sinuses, your lungs, and just soothe the throat as well. So inhaling steam is one of the best things that you can do to help your voice to feel more comfortable and to help yourself recover. Just do be careful, because I know when I'm ill I get a little bit clumsy, so get somebody to help you if you're worried about carrying around a bowl of hot water. We don't want any accidents to happen. The third thing that you can usefully do is to think about your breathing. Now, we're breathing all the time, but when we start to focus on that intentionally, then our nervous systems, the lymphatic system, really just starts to regulate and come under control, and they start to kick in with, again, that recovery process that we're looking to do. So learning to control your breathing can be something that is really useful, not just when you're ill, but when you're feeling good as well. And of course, the voice is an integral part of the breathing system. So the more that we learn to control our breathing, the more control we've got over how we use our voice. So I'm going to take you through a few breathing exercises, and then we'll just talk about some things at the end that we can do. Okay, so I'm going to show you the basic principles of these breathing exercises with a ball. So generally when we breathe in, we're going to feel the chest, the back and the belly inflate. So as we breathe in, we're thinking of inflating. And as we breathe out, all of those things are going to contract and deflate as the air comes back out through our mouth. Generally, especially for these exercises, we're going to go in through the nose and out through the mouth. So just try that a couple of times, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, one thing that everybody tends to do is that we tend to raise our shoulders as we breathe in. So it can be a little bit kind of breathe in and breathe out. But we're actually going to try and keep the shoulders really relaxed. And the first exercise is going to help us out with that. So the first thing we're going to do is to breathe in and actually roll the shoulders up towards the ears. And then as we breathe out through the mouth, we're going to roll the shoulders down and feel the shoulder blades just release down the back body. So we'll breathe in and out. And round again, in and out. Now you can pause the video and do that a couple more times if you want, or we can move on to the next one. So now we've breathed out and the shoulder blades are released down the back body. So we've got that nice open feeling across the chest and across the shoulders. Leave the shoulders there as you do these next exercises, and it will help you to feel open and like you've got capacity to breathe. For the next exercise, I'm going to take the ball again, just to show you. I do this exercise quite a lot with my choirs. So the exercise is that we breathe in for a count of 4, then we hold the air for 2, and then we breathe out again for a count of 4. Now the trick to this is to not take all your breath in the first 1 or 2 beats, but to breathe in really smoothly across the whole 4 beats. That will help you to hold really calmly for the next 2 beats and to control the outflow of air for the next 4. So we're going to think in through the nose, hold, calm and controlled, and then out through the mouth. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, and out, 2, 3, 4. Good. So let's try that one again and see if you can really control that breathing, make it nice and smooth and relaxed. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, and out, 2, 3, 4. Good. The next 2 exercises actually come from yoga practice. The first one I'm going to show you is alternate nostril breathing. Now this does take a moment to kind of get your head around, so don't worry. I'm going to make it quite simple. We're just going to take the thumb of one hand and bring it to one nostril. So you're going to cover one nostril, so you can only breathe through the other one. And the idea is that we breathe in through one nostril and then out through the alternate nostril. I'll show you. So I'm covering one nostril, I'm going to breathe in, then I'm going to switch and cover the other nostril and breathe out. So this exercise, we're breathing in and out through the nose and not through the mouth. So let's take, you can take your thumb or you can take anything you like. Sometimes in yoga we use the thumb and the ring finger in a kind of posture to use both fingers, or you could use either finger on either hand. just anything that makes sense to you. So let's try cover one nostril and breathe in. Pause while you switch and cover the other nostril and breathe out. Breathe in through that same nostril. Pause and cover the other one and breathe out. Breathe in through that same nostril. Pause and cover the other one and breathe out. The final exercise that we're going to look at is called a lion's breath. Now, this one can feel a bit silly, but trust me, it is amazing for opening up the throat and really feeling everything relaxed and loosening up. It's great for when you're not feeling good. So we're going back to the principle of breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. But this time as we breathe out, we're going to stick out the tongue fully, drop the jaw and make a really noisy breath out. That's why it's called a lion's breath. It's kind of like roaring out. So we'll go in and then out. In through the nose and out through an open mouth. Try one more with me. We're going in through the nose and then drop everything and breathe out. So why don't you try some of those breathing exercises in your own time at home, and I hope you feel much better really soon. See you soon for more stay-at-home singing, and don't forget to subscribe.